It's time to deconstruct the White House briefing room. This is both a call to action and a step behind the scenes to a story that has never been told until now. So here's the condensed version. The White House Correspondents Association, a 501c3 founded by a bunch of top hat and cane 1913 Wilsonian old boys, and by the way, no girls allowed for decades, has operated on the White House grounds and tyrannically controlled the White House briefing room without any legal standing. They charge thousands to use those green tents outside. Pay to play. Donate and you may get a tent or even a seat inside the briefing room. That would be like you and me setting up a booth in front of the Lincoln Memorial and not only charging visitors to look at the memorial, but deciding who actually gets to see it. How long do you think it would take before the authorities showed up to escort us off the premises? So here we have a 501c3 controlling the activities on federal property. I saw firsthand, too, how scared everyone was of this cartel. No one had the guts to stand up to the WHCA. You see, the White House Correspondents Association dictates who sits inside the briefing room. They decide which outlets go into the Oval Office or travel with the president. Under what authority does the WHCA operate? Congressional approval? A White House agreement? A decree from some president long ago? Are they an official branch of the White House press office? Well, the DOJ answered this one. Zip, zed, nada. The WHCA, the White House Correspondents Association, is a no-jurisdiction private club acting like it's some federal agency protected by God himself. No, it exists out of tradition and because they say so and they're bullies. But you know, Congress did pass a law eliminating the practice of a monopoly. And that's exactly what the White House Correspondents Association is. So in April 2020, I founded the National White House Correspondents Association to counteract the WHCA. I drafted a memo. The press secretary at the time ran my long-form 60-pager past White House General Counsel. And they affirmed the White House Correspondents Association has zero legal standing. Ah, yes, the "we've always done it" authority clause. Yet, with no standing and this unchallenged monopoly, the White House Correspondents Association has used that press briefing room to peddle the DNC platform, and they've used it as a cudgel with which to beat and bully Trump's press secretaries and his representatives, and his entire Trump agenda. They beat and bullied me. I was the lone pro-America First reporter and doubly insulting for them, a minority female. But despite their every attempt to keep me from accessing Trump and Kayleigh, I was graciously invited by the White House and made to stand in the back of the room. WHCA members left nasty grounds on my desk, vandalized my workspace, blocked me in the briefing room, roped me off in the corner, cursed me on live TV, cut my internet cables, taped up my wooden chair. I then announced NWHCA's formation, the National White House Correspondents Association. And the White House Correspondents Association sent me a cease and desist letter. I ignored them. They did nothing. They were, of course, petrified I would expose their little secret. The not-so-great WHCA, I wrote in my memo to the White House, is not legally more than a tiny and ostensibly non-profit Section 501c3 organization with about $350,000 in annual revenue and 0 employees. This puts the financial seriousness of the failing WHCA on revenue parity with a failing Subway sandwich store.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.